What is up, everybody? Well, we're working on the big Allis 8550 here. Come to the realization that it's not going to happen getting that painted before fall. I'm just hoping to get some of the mechanical leaks and stuff fixed on it, and maybe some cab interior before then to be able to use it some in the field. So, because too many other projects going on. So instead of paint, we decided to try something a little out of my ordinary. I'm not like a huge rat rod guy or anything. Anybody that watches my channel knows I like things painted perfectly. But we're trying something different just to shine this thing up. The old Vice Grip Garage Shine Juice. It's a temporary treatment that you just rub right onto the paint, and it almost puts like a shiny protective coating on it. So we've got Mr. Wyatt here. I had him take all of these, the fenders and the hood, all these pieces. A couple days ago I had him wash them, and I had him use an ultra fine like scuffing pad with soap. So car wash soap and an ultra fine scuffing pad to get like all the grit and dead paint off of it and barnacles. And now he's just a little bit goes a long way. I watched Vice Grip's video on this, and I thought, you know what, it's worth a try. But yeah, you just barely dip that rag in there and just rub it on there. But this tractor will be restored and repainted, and all of this body work and stuff will be taken care of. But I think this is pretty cool how it's bringing this shine back to it compared to what it looked like, you know, once we washed it here. Yeah, it's cool that it still has the original dealer stickers on there. It's quite a big difference from like this. This is what it all looked like, you know. And once he scrubbed that with the scuffing pad and soap, it takes a bunch of that garbage off of it. So as soon as I finish servicing this, we'll do a video here on fixing some of the leaks and servicing it. I've got the other steering cylinder off. I gotta reseal it, and I've got all the fluids drained out of it right now. Gotta change the engine oil, fuel filters, air filter. I drained the front diff, and I already changed that. I think that was 15 gallons of hydraulic oil. I've got all new belts to put on. Yeah, there's a pile of filters and oil and just random. All the belts are in there. The transmission or drop box oil is drained. The rear end oil is drained, and the old filters are laying there. So I put all new filters in here and in the drop box. I have the seal kit to rebuild the steering cylinder. The alternator's bad. I have a new alternator, a conversion from the knee off, which is stupid expensive for one of them. I got a different one. So Wyatt already cleaned the cab all out on the inside. I'm gonna order up a cab interior kit, and a AC conversion kit to convert it to Sandon style and all new AC lines. But if I paint anything, I'm gonna have to have the roof off when I do the AC lines and stuff, so I'll probably paint that white roof when it's off, and I may paint the rims and the duals before I put those back on. But let's see a line of done and not done. Man. I'm sure it's not gonna dry quite this shiny, but
that would be pretty nice.
It's definitely shiny. I just told Wyatt this is the easiest buffing job he's ever done. I made him buff all kinds of stuff lately.
Oh my gosh.
Even the Batwing, I had him buff the Batwing. But the grain cart gave him a little run for his money.
Yeah, I want him to go on a ladder and stuff.
It looks good though. Alright guys, I'll bring you back. Alright, it's the next day. Stuff is pretty much dry. It didn't tone down in color at all. I figured it'd fade out. What a difference. That'll work for now. I liked it so much that I had the Shine Juice Master Wyatt do this wagon today. This thing was super dull, making it look like brand new.
Haven't done this side, have done this side.
Yeah. If you look up at the black, man, it really makes a huge difference. But I mean, this thing will probably have about 6 inches of bean dust stuck to it on the first day, but it'll look real nice on the way to the first field. Any other words of wisdom, Wyatt?
Like, comment, subscribe, and this stuff, I don't even think we're gonna have to use all of it for the rest.
Yeah. So I filled it up to like where? Where was it when you started?
Say like here?
Like there. That's all he's used on this whole wagon. All of these pieces of orange and that whole wagon. Oh, here it is. There isn't even half of this quart gone. I like it. All right, we might as well finish this video out doing a little bit of the service on this thing. I've been trying to find some time late in the afternoons or after dinner or whatnot for an hour or so to mess with this, but it's been hard to find time. I got all the manuals, all the parts breakdowns, and I even got the complete service manual. If you ever need shop manuals, this place is on online, peacefulcreek.com. I've bought a lot of manuals from them. I mean, they're reprints, but they do a really nice job, and they're, like I said, they're not super expensive. These two things are invaluable to me on working on any of my equipment. But I got 2 fuel filters filled up with fuel. It'll be a miracle if I don't knock them down, but you can see the oil underneath that bolt right there, and the bolt back there is wet. I just took those 2 bolts out. It's got these sealing washers behind them. There's a third one that's leaking, and it's behind that fuel water separated filter, so whenever we pull that off, I'll fix that. But I already put the air filters in. Just got to wash the lid. It was disgusting when I pulled that down. Oh, the aspirator pipes or hose was all rotted out and not connected, and frickin' bird got up in there, and when I unthreaded that, a bunch of maggots and dead critter parts fell on the floor, so that's why this is off. I took this off to clean all the crap out of inside there. Here's the new filter for the transmission. I already, Allis was big on engine oil filtration. They always had a bunch of filters, but I just changed these two cartridge engine oil filters. I'm never a big like oil filter pre-filler guy unless it's a fresh engine overhaul, first startup. But the fact that these two canisters took 2 gallons of oil, I pre-filled them. But not only that, look at that big honky tonkin' bypass oil filter that goes along the frame there in a thing that looks like a brake chamber for a semi. But that's the new one for that. This is far from a cost-effective service, to say the least. 3 hydraulic filters, I think somewhere's around 40 gallons of hydraulic oil. It holds 15 gallons of engine oil. But at least it'll have some fresh oil flowing through its veins. So that's done. I got to button that up. Here's the new alternator. Look at that, made in USA. You don't see that very often. There's 2 new mufflers. Something's not right with this fan. It's hard for me to see how much plays in that hub. We'll probably have to deal with that. So all I got to change these fuel filters and change that washer on that bolt. And then I gotta do the transmission filter, and that holds 10 gallons of oil. I already put 15 gallons of hydraulic oil in the front diff. And then I got to put these, there's a hydraulic filter on each side that comes into the rear end. And I think that holds, I don't know, close to 15 gallons. So I'll put all that back in and fill her all up with oil. And then next video we'll fire it up so I can back it up and put all the tin work back on, the hood. And then Wyatt can scrub this paint and put the shine juice on it. And yeah, we'll just slowly keep going. I really, really hope that I can at least pull the chisel plow with this for a couple 100 acres this fall, just to use it and make sure there isn't any, you know, major problems or major leaks before I spend all the time to paint it and then have to tear stuff back apart and mess the paint all up. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.